Hello people, and welcome to another cast by me, District StarCraft. This is going to be my third cast on my channel, and it's going to be between CoffeeBreak in the bottom side, about 5-6 o'clock position, and in the 12 o'clock position, we're gonna have Peluchin, a Zerg player. It's going to be a PvZ, and the map is Heavy Rain. But what can we expect from this match? This is a gold level map. Gold level play. It's gold league basically, and we often see Stargate openings nowadays in CVP to force out those hydras, which we can later on kill with our mighty Colossus as our Protoss players. We often see very quick expansions. Forge fast expands are not we do not see them as often as we used to do. Gateway expands have become more and more popular. So that's what we're gonna see today here as well from CoffeeBreak, as he is going for a 9 pylon on the high ground. Nothing special there. And we have Peluchin could throw down the spawning pool at 14, but could go for a hatch first as well. We are not too sure about that. Scouting probe going up from CoffeeBreak. Personally, I like to scout a bit earlier in case of a 6 pool, so I know what's coming my way. But since he already got the gateway up at 13, it's not that big of a deal, since he was pretty safe anyway. Spawning pool at 15 from Peluchin, that's what it looks like right now. He will probably throw down that 15 hatch with this drone. Oh, he's just scouting out for proxies here. Yep, he's got this drone. He's got his work cut out for him. So gas finishing up here for CoffeeBreak. Gateway about to finish as well. Still no expansion from him. So he likes to play a bit safe, which I can understand. Here we see the drone going down for Peluchin, and there we go. Hatchery being built at the natural, and do we see any gas being taken from Peluchin? Perhaps he's gonna go into a fast third base, but we're not too sure just yet. And a cybernetic score going down from CoffeeBreak. Just expected as well. He should really go for that expand soon, since he spotted the Peluchin's expansion, so we should feel pretty safe by now to go ahead and take that expansion. 2 Zerglings on the way for Peluchin to get some map control. I really like this choice. It's really not a big investment, and it gives you a lot of info from what the other player's doing. CoffeeBreak scouting out that third. I like that as well, in case of an early third base going down. He knows what's up now. And still no expansion from CoffeeBreak. I would like to see this by now. Yeah, he sends his probe down right now. He's got a pylon on the high ground as well. So this game is shaping up pretty standard. Mudship core on the way. Queen popping right now for Peluchin. And he's got his gas being taken. Probably going for that speed, as that Zergling speed is pretty good versus Protoss in the other game. A lot of Zerglings can easily overwhelm a Protoss army. Especially now, he's not very safe at all. He's only got his mudship core out as far as armor supply. He's got 4. He's working on the salad, so that makes it 4. 2 plus 2 is 4, as far as I know. And we should see a pylon and some kind of wall off coming up here. It's pretty dangerous without a wall off. These Zerglings can easily overwhelm you. See, no metabolic boost being added on just yet. Probably forgot about that. Not that big of a deal in case he doesn't want to go for some early pressure, which doesn't look like he wants to. Just saturating all bases. Second queen popping out, injecting. Still no metabolic boost coming up. And we see a production tab here from CoffeeBreak, which is pretty big. A sentry, gateway, pylon, quite a lot of stuff. Metabolic boost finally started, and a roach warren. So he might want to apply some pressure off of these 2 bases if he doesn't drop down a third base pretty soon, which is kind of standard to do nowadays, since Protoss doesn't really have an option to attack these third bases easily. See the natural finishing up here from CoffeeBreak, a bit late I would say, but he's got yeah, it's not that big of a deal I guess, since CoffeeBreak isn't going super macro himself. Oh, since Peluchin, I mean, the Zerg player isn't going super macro himself, he can afford a bit late of an expansion. CoffeeBreak should really kill off this overload. I see no reason not to. Trying to You set back your opponent a bit and deny a bit of scouting. See 8 roaches on the way right now, and this could be a bit tricky for CoffeeBreak. He does drop his Stargate right now, a bit late, but since his expansion was a bit late as well, that's something we can expect. Here we see the roaches moving out right now, and Metabolic Boost is just about to finish while 10 Zerglings are popping right now. This could be quite a deadly push, but Photon Overcharge is available, and it's got a lot of force field to prevent any running into the main base, so he should be kind of safe here. Adding on another sentry, but his supply block right now, yeah, that supply block is gonna get cleaned up with this pylon. Should perhaps add on a couple of stalkers just to be safe, but he has no idea this push is coming. This is what CoffeeBreak is seeing right now. This is not a whole lot compared to the Zerg player who's got quite a lot of vision across the map. And Zerg players really should add on an expansion by now. I feel like it's always safe to add on expansion while attacking. Here moves in with his roaches. His Photon Overcharge gonna go off. We see the Protoss player running into his main base, and still no Photon Overcharge, and this could get dicey. Okay, here we go. Photon Overcharge goes off. Zerglings come in, trying to attack this base. They're targeting it down. CoffeeBreak evacuating a good choice, I would say. And the expansion is going to fall. Oh, good force field there. Really using that Zealot as best as he can. And now we see the Nexus falling, unfortunately. So now CoffeeBreak is contained on one base. And the Zerg player really should expand. Oh, see a force field. Force field. Oh, that's not a good force field. Okay, that second one makes it a bit better. CoffeeBreak is heavily supply blocked right now though, so he can't warp in anything. And Peluchin is just streaming in. He's got a Void Ray, CoffeeBreak does, so he might be able to hold this off. Yeah, Peluchin is gonna back up for now. Those force fields are quite good to have at some times. And now Peluchin doesn't have a lot of drones. Let's look at the units tab right now. 25 drones, that's not a lot compared to the 42 of CoffeeBreak. So CoffeeBreak might not be as far behind as I initially thought, because Peluchin hasn't secured the third base, which he really should have during that attack. He's got a lot of minerals, so that's not an excuse not to take one. CoffeeBreak re-securing his natural, which I agree with. It's a very good choice. And Peluchin here just controlling the middle of the map right now, continuing to reinforce with a lot of Zerglings, but I feel like he should focus on his drone production right now, which he goes back to doing right now. We see 9 drones on the way, and that's a very good choice. But I still like to see the third base from Peluchin going down. 2 more Void Rays on the way, and this could get #dicey. Zerglings coming in, trying to surround. Decent force fields, nope, everything falls for CoffeeBreak, and Peluchin is just swarming in with all of his mighty forces. See, 3 Zealots warping in, but they're not gonna do a whole lot. Photon Overcharge not available at the natural since the expansion has not been finished just yet. Now he focuses the Nexus down, and he's probably gonna get it, isn't he? No, perhaps not. I'm not too sure. The Zerglings are falling quite rapidly as they are low in health, and the Nexus is not going to be cancelled. That's a very nice win for CoffeeBreak. He's now ahead by 10 supply, and that's not very good for Peluchin. Should get up still, as he's not going to be able to overwhelm CoffeeBreak right now. CoffeeBreak, how many gateways? 4 warp gates and 1 gateway, 2 void rays, no, 2 stargates. I mean, there we go. Now some wall-offs coming up. Peluchin is trying to get this Nexus, but very good force fields right here. Combined with these gateways, create a nice wall-off. And Peluchin, let's have a look at the unit tab right now. He's at 36 drones right now, and he's still far behind of CoffeeBreak, so this is not very good at all. Let's see what he comes up with now. He's got a nice overload train just hanging out here. I always do this mistake as well. All my overloads end up in the same place, and then a bunch of Phoenix come in and just slaughter me. So that's I know how that feels. He's got a lot of gas, Peluchin does. And he's throwing down spores, and I don't know why, really. He hasn't got enough drones to do that. He should really secure a third base, which I've told him a lot of times, but he still doesn't listen to me. Peluchin scouting out CoffeeBreak's supposedly third base. He's trying to control the map with his Zerglings, which is doing quite well. And still, yeah, now we're talking. Creep spread going on. 3 queens right now, dropping creep tumors constantly. So that's very nice. for him. Now he's got a lot of money and a lot of gas, and I see no reason for him not to take a third base. There we go. Might perhaps this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Third base going down at 40 minutes. A bit delayed. CoffeeBreak though, trying to establish a decent economy again, and he might be able to actually. He's working on +1 right now, and a Warp Prism coming up, and Blink as well. Wow, missed a lot of things here. He's gonna go for some dropping action, I suppose. And now we're talking. The Spore Crawlers might be useful, actually. Be useful. To try to shut down this Warp Prism. But if it drops off right here and just walks in with a lot of Zealots, those Spore Crawlers aren't gonna do anything anyway. So might not be useful anyways. See another Spore Crawler going down. He's really scared. See Colossus being started from CoffeeBreak. Has he got Thermalans? I'm not too sure how you do this, how you work with this UI. Upgrades, no Thermalans being completed right now. Here we see the Warp Prism moving out. He's gonna warp in down here and then just move in. And I feel like CoffeeBreak is in a good position right now. He's ahead in workers, as we can see, 50 to 46. Not by a lot nowadays. And he is moving out to secure his third base, as to what it looks like right now. He is ahead in armor supply as well, but now we see 19 Hydras coming in, and this could get a bit tricky. Warp Prism moving in, and we see the Spore Crawlers getting off 1 or 2 hits there, so not really worth it as far as I can tell. Zealots getting 2 drones, 4 drones right now, 5, 6. Yeah, this was quite a nice pickup. 5 drones only so far. But now we see the Zerg army coming in and cleaning this up. Can he escape with the Warp Prism? Oh, the Hydras. No, he's not. Oh, what? Oh, he drops off the Zealots to save it. That was quite nice. But I don't know if it was worth it. Yeah, it probably was. Warp Prisms you can harass with it in the late game quite a lot. And now the third base is being added on for CoffeeBreak as well. So that is very nice. He's trying to stay ahead of the Zerg player. The Zerg player still hasn't saturated his third base, so he doesn't have he isn't using it basically. Okay, the Zerg player is trying to move out, as to what it looks like right now. His creep spread is growing. It's kind of good. He's got a lot of creep timbers out, and now we see the Zerg swarm moving. But can CoffeeBreak hold this off? There we see a Dark Shrine coming in as well. 66 armor supply to 86, so the Zerg player Peluchin is ahead by quite a lot. Yeah, Dark Shrine going down, charge as well. He does have Blink, doesn't he? Yeah, he was researching Blink, and he finished it. But I feel like he should add on quite a lot more Colossus, which is chrono boosting him out actually, so I'm nothing to complain about that. But he should use the Stargates as well. The Voiders are still quite good, as they deal a lot of damage, but they fall quite rapidly versus Hydras, that is true. But with force fields, they can still do a lot of damage. So we should use those Stargates as well. So it was quite a huge investment as well. Okay, so third base, saturated right now. A bit low on workers, but they are coming right here. Transfer. And now we see the Zerg swarm moving out. What can Peluchin make? What can he make happen here? He's trying to go for a surround with some links, or a sandwich. He's trying to split up his army, which is a good choice. I agree with this definitely. Trying to walk up here and getting force fielded behind here, and the Colossus just shooting away. That is not a position you want to be in. Now see, they're quite even in armor supply, I think. Yeah, 90 and 92, and they're even in supply as well. Here it goes. Zerg play moving in, zooming out a bit. What can we see? Can we see photon overcharge going off? Nice force fields there to cut off these Zerglings. Should force field here, right? Perhaps as well. There we see photon overcharge, and now these Hydras are just dead weight. There we go. Protoss players ahead by 40 supply, and now it's time to march, he says. Spire going down as well to try to deal with this Colossus, I suppose, to get some Corruptors up. We'll see a fleet beacon being finished right now. So carriers, or yeah, I think carriers would be quite a decent choice. No, not really. It's got a lot of Hydras out. 4 Dark Templars being warped in, not by this Warp Prism unfortunately. They could deal a lot of damage in the main base. Now the third base for Peluchin is gonna fall, and I don't know how he's going to deal with this mighty Protoss army. He's got quite a lot of Queens actually, but they are not going to do anything. Now CoffeeBreak is just backing off. I completely agree with this choice. No need to overextend right here. And Peluchin, yeah, you're falling behind, bro. Should have secured your third base earlier, and perhaps your fourth base as well. Now we see Arcus beam warped in from these Dark Templars. And what is he? He's got +2, +1, and the Zerg player is at 1-1. Is this you? No, that's units. And here we go, back to the production. Yeah. Oh God, what just happened? I pressed P. There we go. I'm not that used to this casting thing, as you can tell. But you know, I'm getting there. I'm learning, I suppose. We see a lot of minerals here from CoffeeBreak, and since he has research charge, he could go for a lot of zealots. He already got quite a few of them though. Now see the 4th base from Peluchin trying to be established, but the Protoss player just shuts it down immediately. +3 being started for the Protoss player as well. A lot of hiders here though. Can you make anything happen? There are, how many Colossus are there? There are 4 Colossus in this arm right now, so I don't think these hiders gonna have a lot of fun today. The Protoss ball just marches up. He's ahead by about 38 supply, and he's a bit indecisive right here. There we go, force fields. Yeah, that's going to be that, I feel like. Peluchin dropping down to 86, 84, 80 supply. And CoffeeBreak doing quite a... He's got a nice game. Oh, there we go. Game's over. He just leaves. No GG, no nothing. CoffeeBreak, a real nice game. He was being harassed quite a lot in the beginning, and he lost his natural. But he re-established it, and he played very decently after that. I feel like he could have gone for an earlier natural, since Peluchin wasn't really going for a lot of very early attacks. But it was good that he had a lot of army as well when Peluchin arrived. But I guess that's going to be that. I hope you enjoyed this cast. It was quite fun for me. It was you know, a bit all over the place, but I hope it was alright. And I'll see you guys anytime soon. Bye bye.